edition of Meet the Breakers! Today we're off to Steve's at Upton. We don't really know why, but we're going to see Big Steve at Upton. Steve's had more rig than nights. He's just got radios coming out of his ears, he swaps and changes. He never keeps out long, does Steve, but the tackle he gets is good. You know, he gets good radio tackle, the top radio tackle in fact. Fantastic. Another good point about Steve is his location. He's pretty high up. In fact, he's very high. The previous Meet the Breakers, we went to see Gary Bowler. He's in a high location as well. I would say, in my eyes, Steve is a little bit higher than Gary, but it's different. You see, Steve gets out in a completely different direction to Gary. But not to say Gary's station's not good. But other than that, you know, he's a good location. He's had a few antenna problems just lately with the big wind that we've got. We've got big winds round here at the moment, and it's obviously taking the breakers aerials down. And you know, the breaking community is struggling with these windy times because they haven't got antennas and they can't get on the radio, so it does their heads in. You know what I mean? Because breakers need radios. Very windy day, so let's go and meet the breakers. Doesn't look like there's nobody in at Big Steve's today.
Better go for a hat and that.
Steven?
Oh, I can't believe you got that.
Steve? Meet the breakers. We're here. We've come to see you. As you can see, this is Steve. Meet the breakers questions. Steve, why are you on the CB?
It's a tough one. I'd have to get my book out.
Great, fantastic. In your eyes, Steve, what's the best CB in the world?
Well, personally, myself, it's this little Midland I've purchased recently.
Yeah.
And
Let's get it up. Get the Midland out for a Midland. This is a Midland 40-channel CB transceiver. You can see it's a 2781 stamp. That is the legal stamp in the UK. It'll do about 4 watts. You know, it's just a basic set really. As you can see, that's channel change, volume, squelch, and this is the microphone which comes with the set. You know, a little Midland mic. A cracking little radio really, see. I like that. It is a nice radio. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Great. Steve, what's the best antenna for the CB in the house?
well, I don't think you can go wrong with one of these fire sticks.
Oh yeah, you use that regular?
Yeah, I have this inserted on top of my fish tank.
Fantastic, that's great. So you wouldn't say the Serio 8, so would you say that would be better than Serio 827?
Well, I seem to think that this does better numbers with the Midland and Uniden does with the 827.
Alright, that's fantastic. So there you go, as you can see, Steve really knows his shit. So, yeah, on with the show. I noticed that there's somebody else in the room. It's not just me, Steve and Mark. There's somebody else. Who's this, Steve?
God.
Who's this person?
I don't know.
Can we have your name, please? What's your name?
Steve.
Steve. Steve who? Are you on the CB as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Why?
Well, we want to know who you are, you know. We're doing the Meet the Breakers at Steve's at Upton. We've just noticed you're sat on settee. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Not getting much sense.
We're not getting much out of that character, but obviously he's part of the CB radio. It is he must be on the CB with a hairdo like that. I mean, come on, he's got to be on the CB, hasn't he? Anyway, it's been an interesting day. Cheers, Steve, and cheers, Amy, for having us round. It's been fantastic, and cheers, Steve, isn't it? Saxon. Steve Saxon. This is Steve Saxon, everybody. Yeah, we all know him off the CB radio. He's a fantastic character. We've all talked to him in the time. You know, he's a dedicated CBer, is Steve Saxon. We're going to go out and check out the wind damage to Steve's antenna. He suffered a, well, it fell down the other day in wind base. We've had a lot of wind around here, like I've already said on the show. And so, you know, we're going to go out and check out the antenna. And you know, we're going to see what the crack is. He's going somewhere. We don't know where Steve's going. We could check out what are you doing, Saxon? What? Oh, look at state. As you can see, the 827's seen a few better days. It's been brollied. I'm going to give you a demo of the 827 basically. This is your coil, and that's the main vertical section. It's not a good example, I know, it's fell down. I don't like this. This is the mounting point, this is the collar. We've got the collar, these are the ground planes. These are supposed to promote good radio, uniformality radiation around the coil. But if they're like this, as you see they're bent up, it's completely throwing, completely what have you got to say on the 827 Steve? No. Look off. He's a man of his words, is Steve. So that's about it for today for Meet the Breakers. I hope it's been an educational insight into our world, and we hope to see you again soon. So we're going to say see you later to Steve. See you later, Steve.
See you later.
I know, it's been the star of the show today, it's been great. Right, so that's it for Meet the Breakers. Other Steve. See you later, Steve. Bye. That's it for Meet the Breakers. As you can see, it's been another exciting show, and I hope to see you all again in another episode of Meet the Breakers.
For this wicked world, your data's uncorrupted, but does something skip inside you? That's what takes up time in your life. Add the sum of the slides, and sooner or later love comes inside you, gets behind